What is good, YouTube? Quinn Way coming to with that instant analysis for the playoffs, and we're going to talk about how Indiana beat the Milwaukee Bucks in a blowout fashion tonight. And not only that, this is going live on YouTube on the Analysis Playground, exclusively on there. And let's just have a little bit of fun talking about how the Bucks could not handle the Pacers. In that first quarter, they lost that game. Well, that quarter 33-25. They also lost the second quarter 34-18. But they won that third quarter 33-26. And then they lost the fourth quarter 24-22 to lose this game 117-98. Yes, the Bucks did not even score 100 points. The word on the road is that Damian Lillard might be back for game 2 or game 3. And that's important because they needed more guys that can score and put the ball in the basket and facilitate. They didn't add that, but Dame adds that, and maybe this games become even more competitive because of that reason. Torian Prince, 20 minutes for him. He was 0-1 from the field. It was a 3. He only had 2 rebounds and 3 assists and a turnover. He was a minus 15 and plus minus. He finished with 0 points. Giannis Antetokounmpo was a beast. Absolutely unstoppable, absolutely unguardable. Just a dominant game for him like he usually does. 38 minutes, 14 of 23 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 8 of 15 from the free throw line, 36 points, 12 rebounds, a double-double, 30 and 10, 3 offensive rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 5 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He's a minus 18 and plus minus, but he was the only reason why the game was competitive because the Pacers started off really good scoring the basketball, and the Bucks just kept giving it to Giannis and giving it to Giannis, and he was delivering. But he was getting triple doubles, a couple weeks ago, and now he only had a game with 1 assist. He did pass the ball. He did find his teammates. They just didn't put the ball in the basket when he gave it to him. Unfortunately, Kyle Kuzma, just like Torian Prince, had 0 points. He was 0 of 5 from the field in 22 minutes. He was 0 of 2 from the three-point line. He even went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. An absolutely forgettable bad game for him. 2 personal fouls. He's a minus 24 and plus minus. Brook Lopez, he was 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, but he was also 3 of 3 from the free throw line, allowing him to finish only with 9 points in 21 minutes. He only grabbed 4 rebounds, 1 being offensive, with a turnover and 2 personal fouls. He's a minus 18 and plus minus. Didn't really do much, even defensively in this game, unfortunately for the Bucks fans. Ryan Rollins, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. 2 rebounds, 1 being offensive with 3 assists and the steal. 2 personal foul, a minus 13 and plus minus. He finished with 5 points, and that's all that he can give them. Bobby Portis didn't do much either. You would think that he'd be a big part of this game and make a big influence on this game, but it didn't happen. He was 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. He had 4 points, 8 rebounds, 2 of them being offensive with a turnover and a personal foul. He was a plus 3 and plus minus. If it wasn't for his rebounding, he didn't really do much for the Bucks today. Chris Livingston, he played 1 minute. He got a board, and he was a plus 2 and plus minus. That was it. Jericho Sims played 10 minutes. He got 2 rebounds in the block, a turnover, and 2 personal fouls. He was a plus 3 and plus minus. That was it for him. Pat Connaughton finally was able to make a shot. So he shot a 3 and knocked it down, and that was it for him. Besides getting a turnover and a personal foul, he finished as a minus 2 and plus minus with 3 points. Gary Trent Jr. was really helpful, like he has been this entire season. He played 27 minutes. He was 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. He was 2 of 2 from the – he had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and the steal. He was a guy that also had 1 personal foul, minus 4 and plus minus with 14 points. Kevin Porter Jr., 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, and 8 of 8 from the free throw line. He finished with 12 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. And 1 of his rebounds was offensive with 2 personal fouls to go along with a minus 6 and plus minus. He was the second guy to get double figures. And along with AJ Green, he was jacking up those threes in 27 minutes. And he finished 5 of 13 from the field and 5 of 11 from three with 3 rebounds and the assists. He had 5 personal fouls, though. That was the worst part of his game tonight. But he finished as a -5 and plus minus with 15 points, what actually led the bench today, which was good to see. Those 3 guys play better than the starters, but it happens sometimes like that. Andre Jackson Jr., 1 minute play. He was 0-1 from three. That was his only field goal, no free throws. He finished as a +2 and plus minus, 35 of 84, 41% from the field, 9 of 37, 24% from three, 19 to 28, 67% from the free throw line, 41 rebounds, 15 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 10 turnovers, and 20 personal fouls. And some of their shots was makeable. They just didn't put it in. Some of their shots was really good. They just couldn't make enough of them. Giannis was just out there being flexible, out there being dependable, and his teammates is going to definitely have to step up in game two. That's the best part of it. You can play multiple games in this series, and it can be your benefit or it can be your detriment. Indiana did exactly what they was supposed to do, and they played a short rotation compared to the Bucks and what they chose to do. Pascal Siakam was fantastic. He was 3 of 5 from the three, knocking them down at the top of the key. He also was able to go 10 of 15 from the field and score. He didn't rush. He didn't force it. He just took his time and got the shots that he wanted. He even went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls. He was a +28 and plus minus. He finished with 25 points. Aaron Nesmith played 27 minutes. He was 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 6 rebounds, 3 of them being offensive with a steal. 3 personal fouls, a +8 and plus minus. He had 7 points. That's a good game. Rebounding the ball, playing a little defense while scoring. We'll see what he do in the next game. Miles Turner really got off to a hot start, and that really helped the Pacers stay ahead. 7 of 12 from the field, 4 of 6 from three, was just really good from three all game. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He only had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal, but he had 4 blocks, which was really good for them tonight. 2 personal fouls and a +24 and plus minus. He finished with 19 points, which was big. Andrew Nembhard just was flat out busting their chops. 8 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. He also helped them get off to a great start and stay in the game and still keep the lead. 17 points for him, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He was a +23 and plus minus. And then Tyrese Halliburton didn't shoot the ball particularly well or good at all, even from three. He finished 3 of 13 from the field, 0 of 7 from three, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, but still ended with a double-double because he finished with 10 points and 12 assists, also grabbed 7 rebounds. He only had 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He was a +27 and plus minus. I count that as a good game just because the assist to turnover ratio and the rebounding. Obi Toppin, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 personal foul, -16 and plus minus. He finished for 6 points. Jarris Walker, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 personal fouls. He was a +4 and plus minus, 3 points. He usually scores more. He usually takes more shots, but it wasn't needed tonight. Same with Obi Toppin. Johnny Furphy, 1 minute played. He was a -3 and plus minus. That was it for his night. Thomas Bryant was 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and he was 1 of 2 from three. He did get an offensive rebound, but that was it. -6 and plus minus. He finished with 6. TJ McConnell, the mid-range maestro, 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. You know he's going to get his assists too, which he had 5 in 15 minutes. 2 rebounds. He was a guy that had 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a -3 and plus minus. He finished with 11 points. He got his double figures. He penetrated. He found his teammates, and he kept scoring efficiently and taking high percentage shots. And then it didn't matter. I didn't like his shot selection. He basically was jacking up contested threes. I didn't feel it. He was 2 of 7 from the field and 1 of 6 from three tonight, but he did go 8 of 8 from the free throw line, and that's how he got his 13 points. He also had 5 rebounds. One of them was offensive with an assist, 1 turnover, 2 personal foul, a +9 and plus minus for his night, and was the guy that scored the most points off the bench for the Indiana Pacers. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision: 42 of 81, 51% from the field, 13 of 34, 38% from three, 20 of 26, 76% from the free throw line, 43 rebounds, 28 assists, 6 steals, 6 blocks, 5 turnovers, and 22 personal fouls for the Pacers. They showed that they was the better team. Ended up working out for them. Things went their way. They played hard. They scored the basketball at a high level. They pushed the tempo when they had to, and the Bucks just didn't have enough. They competed. Guys just didn't make enough shots. Guys didn't have it the way that they wanted to have it. This is a game where the Bucks defense has to step up. Has been mediocre throughout the season, so I don't know if that's going to be a legit option. But Damian Lillard is going to be an important key in this series because of his scoring and playmaking and the attention that you have to give him, which makes his teammates get easier shots, and he just going to have to knock down his shots. And I think this series will be more competitive. But like I said, I do think the Indiana Pacers are the better team, and they actually proved that tonight. And we'll see if they're able to win this series and stay healthy. And that's going to be the thing we're going to have to see and wait on. But other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this of various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns for real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock drafts and draft coverage, so you love that type of stuff. This is the channel for you. And I got over 3,000 plus videos too that you can watch, plus the videos that I make every day that you can enjoy and possibly even want to become a subscriber or fan in general. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Y'all stay blessed. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. Let's continue to try to make 2025 a bigger year than 2015. That's the only goal for this channel. And since we've been deep in this month almost, this year almost, let's continue to try to go as hard as we can to reach the goal of just being able to up ourselves and continue to lock in on goals and have those set so we can have something to look forward to and something to be proud of. Not only that, y'all stay positive, keep your head up throughout the entire day, even if ugly, bad things happen. Just try and enjoy your day as much as possible and be happy as much as possible and have as much joy as you can have as much as possible. Other than that, thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is. Thank y'all for continuing to come back and watching the channel. Thank y'all for supporting me throughout the entire time that I've been doing this. And thank y'all for just being great fans. I love y'all. I'll be back with more analysis later today to give y'all. And thank y'all for continuing to check out and see what I have to say whenever I want to upload a video. Peace out. Y'all be good. Stay blessed up. I'm gone for now.